Let's transition to that real quick because you bring up Floyd Mayweather. We heard recently news about Leonard Elleebe stepping down. Now you've been rough on, you beat up Leonard Elleebe quite a bit on your
Yeah, it's
platform.
fine. Leonard is fun to me, man. He's a fraud, man. He's a fraud.
Leonard steps down. Like, I'll put that in quotes. Leonard steps down. Richard Schaffer's back in the mix, right? What was your thoughts on that?
I told everybody Leonard didn't have a job, and everybody was laughing. Oh, you hate
Leonard's Tommy from Martin?
Yeah, man. He ain't never had a job, man. He ain't never had. His job was to deliver checks and make money off of selling Floyd tickets on fight night. That's how he made money, dog. It ain't nothing special, nothing spectacular about his job title. CEO, well, put on the fights. What's the budget? Where are your fighters? Where's your young talent? But he believed in the mystique of Floyd, and he could have monopolized Vegas off of Floyd's name. But when you got demons, dog, and we all got demons, but his demons are terrible, he gambles, So with that being said, Leonard had an opportunity when Floyd was in his prime to be the Don King, he could have been Bob Arum. He should have stepped out on his own, built something alongside working with Floyd, and then poof, he's there, But these people are just ignorant. But as it pertains to Leonard, now he gonna go beg another man. He gonna go with Tank now? He gonna go with Tank now.
Yeah.
He gonna go from Floyd to Tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like having $1 million job and going on welfare. Right? Like how you go? He's on WIC right now. You know what I mean? He getting food stamps.
Let me ask you this though, Fred.
Yeah.
Is there any way that Leonard Elleebe could pull a Billy Ray Valentine, and perhaps that little bit of time he spent around all that high money, did he learn something where he could finesse himself or finagle his way into a legitimate position?
Yeah.
But look, do you think there's anybody that'll take him serious enough?
No, it's like Carlton can't act again, right? That guy from Family Matters can't get another acting job, right?
He's typecasted.
He's typecasted. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and he done disrespected all the money in boxing. Yeah. No. Now what he can do is take that information. He's been in the back rooms. He knows all the people. Hey, listen, take a chance on me.
He's also burnt bridges though with De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn.
Had to burn a lot. Like,
a lot of bridges.
You're saying, look, here's how not understanding the read in the room.
Yeah.
His ego for what fight? He said, F you, Oscar. You can't say F you, Oscar, when you ain't got no job.
Yeah.
For ego, and Oscar said it right now. Why would you say that? He should be like, man, it's buried. I done buried the hatchet with Oscar. I don't know if he's buried with me, but I gotta move on, man. You know what I mean? I done made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I'm sure he has. I'm just gonna move on. I wish Oscar the best. I'm at the end of the day, they all making money together. How you gonna say F you, Oscar, and y'all making money together?
Yeah.
Come on, what sense is that make?
I think that was the Ryan Tank fight, I believe.
It was the Ryan Tank fight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's not like you said, they're all making money together.
Yeah.
My partner, seems to believe to play with that whole thing with Schaffer, because we all know what happened with Schaffer and Al left Golden Boy and how that fell when he's rebuilding it. But he seems to think, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Richard Schaffer going over with Floyd, he's just there to strictly, because he's a finance guy, he's strictly there to get that thing up and running, monetized, so they can turn around and sell it to Sheik and this whole boxing league that's going to be implemented. What's your thoughts on that whole thing?
I could see Floyd being the face. Floyd don't want to work, right? And credit to him, he doesn't have to work now. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh shit, man, you train for 38 years, 39 years, and you make $1 billion. Who says you got to work, right?
Yeah.
However, you choose to run a company.
Yeah.
right? So I could see something like that transpiring. Uh, I don't know how much his company is worth though,
Well, see,
outside of Floyd Mayweather.
well, and see, that's the thing where I said, I see like a Lady Eloise kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
Floyd is not going to be running anything, but Schaffer's the money man. He always been the money man, and
Swiss
I
bank
don't
account guy.
now. So now again, I may need a consultant fee, but I'll throw you a bone because I forget more brilliant ideas than some of these bums
Right.
can think of. So Floyd, if you're paying attention, you're gonna start with Carmel Moten
Right.
before he leaves you.
Mm-hmm.
That's your crown jewel, and you build around him, but you take it back to those those Sam's Town fights, or you
Right.
small, but you got, because as you said, Fred, it can't be the next time Floyd is fighting John Gotti the third or some other nonsense. That's not going to be the lick. Or try now, you can't shoehorn him on an Amazon Prime card without Leonard as the middleman facilitating that, right? So
Right.
he would have to get Schaffer in there, build around Carmel Moten, get some other young talent, and find a way to put on some club fights and get
Right.
active in that way. Now, when I say equitable, I don't know how equitable it will be, because I really don't understand how many or how do you really create that many assets out of fighters. But my point is, Mayweather Promotions ain't never been worth anything, and Richard Schaffer probably wouldn't be sitting over there if he didn't see a play, perhaps to even
Right.
even if he was thinking about Trojan horse in a situation.
Right.
No matter which way you look at it, Schaffer's not going to sit there without building it up to at
Right.
least sell it, or to play around there himself. That's what he does. He's a mercenary for sure.